Press the video to start. You go throw away that phone. Are you guys related by blood?
No. What's that?
Last time I checked, you packed your things to come and stay in my house.
Oh.
Thank you. This is crying. I don't fight for man before.
Yes, so.
Who is single between the both of you? Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube video. If this is your first time joining in, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. But if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. You are an OG. If you follow me elsewhere, probably on Instagram or you have me on Snapchat, you will know who this is. But for those who do not know, this is Ali, my sister.
Yeah.
So today we're going to be filming a sister tag video. We put up a question tag on our Instagram and also on my WhatsApp, and I asked you guys to send me your questions, and you will send in some questions. So we'll be going ahead to answer them. Let's get right into the video.
Don't forget to subscribe.
The first question here, I wrote them down because I'm using my phone to film, obviously. The first question here is, are you guys related by blood?
What's that?
We're not related by blood. We started out as friends, and then do we not start out as friends? What do we start out as?
I don't know. Okay, yeah, we started off as friends.
Yeah.
Not like friends. We had mutual friends before we now became friends. I don't know if you understand.
We got very close and used our sister.
She knows let me go.
Me?
Yeah.
Last time I checked, you packed your things to come and stay in my house.
Oh.
How did you guys become sisters and not just friends? Oh, I don't know how to answer this question, because you know there's some friends that you have and you guys just become so close and become like sisters. So I don't think there's any explanation. There was a point where we got and then it was like, oh, we're no longer friends, we're now sisters.
Yeah.
It just happened.
We just said calling ourselves sisters because we knew we had crossed that friends path.
Favorite activity?
Individually, like together.
It just says favorite activities. That means individually. What's yours? What's mine?
My favorite activity, I love to go out. I love to be in front of the camera. I love to watch movies. I love to hang out, especially with my friends, my loved ones. I just love to be around them. Just doing anything with them is a fun activity.
Anything with me.
You're not my only loved one. But yeah, that's it. I love sleeping. I don't know if that's an activity.
Yeah. My favorite activity, I feel like I don't even do a lot of things outside.
Yeah.
I don't do a lot of outside activities. So I'll probably just go with movies because I'm always at my house and I love watching movies. Favorite memory with your sister?
I don't think I have one, but I know you have one.
How do you not have one?
Because I think you said it before.
What was that?
Fights that we had in the compound when that guy was not asking me, was I there? How did I know?
Let me tell you what happened. So we usually stay off campus in school. The compound I stayed, I think we're the only girls. Are we?
Yeah,
we're the only girls. Out of like 12 people in the compound, we're the only girls. Pumping machine got bad and nobody was saying anything. Everybody was quiet, living their life like they didn't need water. So I went ahead and fixed it. Funny thing was, the socket to use it was like in
space, our corridor outside.
Yeah. And you know, okay, I remember what happened. I think he got burnt with light. They used light to pump it and he got burnt. Nobody was now saying anything, so I fixed it and made it to be just gen. Like, you can't use light to pump it. They came and they said they wanted to pump water. I said they would not use this my space. They said, what do I mean by that? I said, you can't use my space. And then the guy blew up, said he was going to beat me, he was going to burn me.
It, so he dragged it out and he forced it. And then she texted, I was in school, I was such a fighter. I was in school and she texted me, she's like, before then she was already like telling me what's up and like what's happening. So like when everything I like took a different turn, when the guy squats down like she's going to beat her, I was like, I left school. I came home.
The guy was now lying that he didn't say anything to me, he didn't do that. I was just shouting, it's a lie! You say you beat her, you say you burned the house. He said, I didn't say it, were you there? She said, I was not there, but I believe anything my sister says. It was so funny. I think that's one of the like, it was just so funny, like watching her shout.
Yeah,
and
like personally, I don't think that's very like all our memories together literally.
You have to pick one.
I can't pick basically. Like
one.
we
Okay,
usually
you
have
have
a lot of memories.
Okay, then pick one out of them. When we came to Lagos together
Yeah.
last year. Okay,
Last
yeah,
2 years,
yeah.
last 3 years, I mean last 3
Last
years, last
2
2 years is all close together. Then that's just a whole lot, like a whole lot of memories, and I can't pick a favorite.
Okay. Then what do both of you have in common? Funny enough, I don't. Do we really have anything in common?
Yeah, we. I was gonna say we like staying indoor, but I said no, that's not me.
We are social media people.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's true, that's true, that's true. We're both content creators. We love sleeping too.
I don't love sleeping.
Oh!
I don't love sleeping.
We both love sleeping and we both love food. Just don't
Yeah.
forget that.
We love food a lot. And we don't like to cook the food that we love.
I'm changing.
Of course. What annoys you about your sister or a habit you hate?
I don't have, to be honest.
So I'm not doing anything that annoys
What
you.
annoys me? No.
I'm not doing anything that annoys you.
We've barely had a fight now. Let's start from there. I think we've fought just twice. It wasn't like an actual fight. It was just
A disagreement.
yes, and that was just once. So there's nothing annoying.
May I have Sha, in case she doesn't know.
What's that? What's that?
She likes to sleep.
Oh, I
When important situation I have things to do and then you say I'm only trying to sleep. Like, why are you sleeping?
because I'm sleeping. I need to sleep away my problem.
And yeah, how can I forget this? You don't like washing plates.
I hate doing the dishes. And then my friends, you understand that. Period.
This question is very funny. That question that they asked you on your question tag. The question is, Ona don't fight for man before.
Yes, so
We have.
you stole my man. You know, that's ghetto. If you watch this video and in your heart you know that you can fight over a man, you're wasting your time. That's ghetto behavior. Change.
If a robbery attack happened, who would be the first to freak out? I think it's Auli. Honestly speaking, I think it's Auli. She might not like freak out, but she would be.
I'll be 10.
Yeah, she would be 10.
Really
Me, I'm the hard girl there.
Okay.
We'll fight.
Ah.
How do you communicate when you guys fight? So many questions about fight.
Understanding, like it's very important. If you understand this person, if you understand that oh, this person does not like doing this, you will be able to communicate with that person better, and that way you guys will be able to live in peace and harmony.
We've not had a lot of fights, but the few times we've had disagreements, we communicated. I had an issue with someone else, and then it looked like she wasn't taking my side.
No, that's what you're thinking is not what's happening. Calm down. I'm trying to make you understand. This I'm so. Like I'm not supporting you and with the other person.
We didn't even talk. We shouted at each other, and then I went to sleep.
I didn't shout though.
I shouted.
You shouted. I
shouted.
I understood why she was reacting that way because what really happened hurt her is suppressing the person that hurt you. Do you understand how that's going to feel? So me, I already understood where she was coming from. So I did not fight. I said no. How you going to think that and stuff like that. Just like
We talked to her that night. We said something better. We didn't talk. Next morning, she now came. Will you eat? Will you eat? I'm like, yes. It's more annoying. I'm glad you just accepted. Like, you didn't even try to fight. You just said, yes, this is my crown. I'll take
whatever.
Who is the crybaby? You. What about crybabies, boy? You cry more.
I mean, I cried yesterday for not just cause.
What traits of the other person do you admire?
One of the things that I love about her basically is that she's a hard worker and she's really smart. She's really smart. Like I don't know how to explain it, but if she says okay, she wants something, she's going to go for it. Like try her best anyhow and go for it. Let's just summarize everything with she's smart and she's a hard worker.
Nice. I mean, adjust my crown. The traits I admire in you. I think that for her age, she tries her possible best to like do things. She doesn't just want to sit down. Maybe she learned it from me. Who knows?
I guess so too.
Who is funnier?
Me.
You are.
Jesus, like I mean, you guys have watched the video thus far. Who is funnier? Don't smile.
No. That they don't know. Like, it's people that know us. Like, no.
But you've watched the video.
What if I decide not to bring out my funny traits?
No, once you're funny, you're funny. You can't hide it.
I'm funnier. Let me know who you think is funnier. Like, if you get a call that the other one is in jail, what's the crime? What's the crime that will come to mind for Amelie? I think the crime that comes to mind is that you fought with somebody.
Who you, Susan?
We don't fight. Like, we're not fighters.
Okay, I feel like me. It's like I fought with somebody. But my reason for fighting will be like
nothing serious.
It will be something serious. I mean, like your own, because you don't have patience at all. Like you don't have patience. But me, I have that patience. Like I can tolerate somebody. You have that patience.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I can tolerate like to a reasonable extent. So if I'm fighting, it's not like I just met somebody and we're going to know it's like this person. So I now just. But I can be like she met somebody on the road. The person I just found her trouble and she gave me a hand, that kind of thing. But I feel like both of us is going to be we fought with somebody. And the funny thing is that we can't fight too. We can't fist fight.
But the funny thing is we've never actually physically fought with anybody. It's just
that's what we can't do it.
It's just mouth. Yeah, can't fist fight. Who is single between the both of you? We're in a relationship with ourselves.
Hey, what's fun?
We're in a relationship now.
Okay, yeah. But not single. Why can't they asking a couple if they are single? It doesn't make sense.
How do you manage your relationship when you're in a relationship?
As for our relationship.
So that means how do we manage our relationship when we're in separate relationships?
Like romantic relationships.
I guess.
How can you not manage it?
I feel like probably they're asking the question. You know, there's some people that when they get into a relationship, they forget about every other person.
That's and that gets to be avoid it.
They already know that we're in a relationship, so obviously they're not going to come and try to.
Like I mean, you shouldn't even try to do that. Like try to take this person's place.
We know when it's time for us time. We know when it's time for.
I mean, every time is God's time. Being in a romantic relationship does not stop you from having friends. Yeah, like you shouldn't do that because anything can happen. And who is going to be there for you basically? Is it the friends that you've left? Like you should always make out time for both your romantic relationships and your friendships.
You're stranded in Lagos traffic and you can only bring 4 things. What are they?
My phone, food, water, or my phone.
Your phone, food, water. What's the 4th thing?
Nothing. Like traffic is not forever. The traffic will move.
For me, I feel like my phone, obviously. Power bank in case my phone dies and we're still in traffic.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, power bank, AirPods. So phone, power bank, AirPods. The 4th thing, I don't know. I think with those 3, probably water.
Yeah, traffic.
But with those 3 things, I'm good to go.
What is your favorite genre of movies? Mine is romance, adventure, and science fiction.
Mine is action. It's the same Netflix. So whenever I see my list and I'm seeing
exposed to we use the same Netflix.
We do. It's something to be ashamed of. When I see love or something in the list, I already know this is not me that
I love love. I have a lot of love to give.
Like, so me, I don't have love to give.
No, you do, but like, my heart is not full of love. Full hate in my heart.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Who can't live without their phone? Both of us.
Yeah.
Do you have another answer? Both of us.
It's bad though.
Is it really bad? I mean, I woke off my phone now, so at least I have an excuse.
I woke off my phone to serve an excuse.
Who is a better student in school?
But like, Sha. I don't know how. I'm a good student.
Why are you explaining?
It's not. She had to say better. Okay, better doesn't mean other person was. She's a better student.
Yeah,
have to give it to her. Yeah.
Do you guys have the same taste in men? I don't think we do.
I don't think so.
I don't think we do. What has been your highlights this year?
My highlights this year. Let me tell you guys. You should be located.
How is it a highlight?
It's a highlight for me because that was one of my downest when I started content creation. That week 2 weeks, that month, it was really good because I got a lot of really nice comments, DMs, oh, like I see what you're doing, I love your content, I love what you do, and
I'm very proud of your content creation. I'm sure I've mentioned it, but
oh, thank you, I'm going to cry. It makes me feel good, like, oh, people are watching and they see these things, and yeah, even though I'm not where I want to be, I'm not even quarter there, but getting these comments and getting these messages, I know that, oh, I'm getting somewhere. I'm not where I used to be. Then what else? I think my mom's Thanksgiving. She came. My loved one came. It was really, really nice. And I think Port Harcourt, I don't really know why I like that Port Harcourt. Because of the ice cream I had. It has been really good for me, so I have lots of highlights. So yeah. How about you?
Phil, now that I relocated to Lagos, I mean, I paid rent in Lagos and rented a house, guys. It was such a... Anybody that tells you renting an apartment is not an achievement, they are lying. They are what? Lying. Because it's a very big achievement though. But yeah, that's one of my highlights. And another highlight was when I started creating content for YouTube. I mean, I know I'm not very consistent yet, but I'm better than how I thought I would be.
Yeah, I think one highlight is when you hit 1K watch hours.
Yeah, 1K.
Like that was to me like, yeah, like it was so fast. Like I wasn't expecting it this soon, because you know how YouTube is, people see that stress,
and the fact that I didn't even have a lot of subscribers.
Yes,
so obviously
people see that stress to like come on YouTube, watch, subscribe and everything. So like when she hears me, I'm like, oh my god, that was really fast.
I think another highlight was when I got a job, yeah, and I felt really good about it. This year has actually been good though, like
yeah, this has been really, really good, and I'm so positive for the rest of the year. Like
yeah.
I know it's going to be. I mean, it only gets better.
We still have my birthday coming up, so I still have a lot.
We're going to the Bahamas.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, because as you can see, we had a lot of fun filming.
And family one, don't forget that the funny one. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe.
Yes, guys, like
and
make
like
sure
this
you
video.
like, comment, and subscribe. You can also share to your friends. Thank you.
Bye. Mwah.